Thank you, Mr. President, and may I thank the rapporteur for his progress report. We all, as you said, Mr. President, were shocked by the brutal murder of the colleague of Ian in Westminster, Mrs. Jo Cox, last week. We offer our condolences as well to her family, her party and her parliament. There's also good news. May I congratulate our colleague, Madam Savchenko, with her release from Russian prison after she was pardoned by the President of the Russian Federation. We all demanded her release from prison, and as we all elected parliamentarians have to serve our citizens and voters at home and here in Strasbourg. Therefore, we belong in parliaments and not in prisons. We also welcome last week's release of our Palestinian colleague, Mrs. Khalida Jarrah, from many months of illegal Israeli imprisonment. She now should have been with us as well, but unfortunately Israeli authorities again have denied her right to travel from Palestine to France. I would ask all colleagues to show the same solidarity with Mrs. Jarrah as we have shown with Madam Savchenko, so that she can be here with us in October. May I in this respect also, Mr. President, call for solidarity with our colleagues from Turkey who are now seriously threatened to lose their parliamentary immunity and maybe even their freedom due to the new laws recently adopted in the Turkish parliament. My group will prepare a written statement, and I hope that you all will sign it in solidarity with these threatened Turkish colleagues. Our former colleague, Grigori Prudenko, was also released after serving months in prison in Moldova because of his political activities. We are very happy for him and his family, but we urge the Moldovan authorities to lift the travel ban so that he can, if he wishes, come to Strasbourg as an honorary member of this assembly. May I also call on the Ukrainian delegation, when we celebrate the release of Madam Savchenko, as said, we all urged for this release, to now support the call to release Mr. Ruslan Kotsaba, who is a political activist and a journalist in Ukraine, and who has been detained because of the fact that he opposes the Ukrainian government. Not only parliamentarians, but also journalists and activists should not be put in prison, but should enjoy full freedom to do their works. Because, dear colleagues, let us stand firm in how big the divide there is between us. Let us stand firm that for all our colleagues who are hindered to do their work as elected parliamentarians, because what happens to them might happen to all of us. So when we enjoy the fact that several of our colleagues have been released, let us stand firm for all those who are threatened to lose their freedom and their right to act as a parliamentarian. So if you could show that kind of solidarity during this week, then I will be very grateful. Thank you very much, Mr. President.